Hello everybody, it's John from Devious Gamers. Now it's been a while since we played Airland Battle. Steve and myself were the only two people on. Ben had his in-laws around, so he was banished from his computer for 4 days or so. So it's just Steve and myself. Everybody else was in a different time zone, so they weren't on. So we came in and we decided to play a bit of Airland Battle. So I'm going to show you this replay, and then if this one isn't too long, I'll tag on the next game, which is a live recording, because we recorded it at the time. Now, the player base for Airland Battle is very, very small, and it's even smaller than Wargame Red Dragon. That's obviously because everybody's gone over from Airland to Red Dragon, and so the player base has shrank quite a lot. Now, we think, well, these guys seemed to be relatively new. They joined at the exact same time, so it made it seem as though they were playing together, but I think that they were brand new, because some of the things that they were doing is an obvious no-no, and they shouldn't have done some things. Well, they should have done something and they didn't. So, but I'll show you that. So I'm playing as France, as you can see from the blue. Steve is going with his red coats, and I'm going with my wee deck, which, considering this is Airland Battle and it came out a couple of years ago, the graphics and the models still look awesome, even with the lighting. Alright, so press play. Now, obviously, from how we are deploying, my screen keeps going black. My PC overheated. My wife seemed to think that because, oh, you're playing on a computer desk, there's a little cupboard there to put your PC in. Why don't you put it in there? So, being a husband, and I'm sure you all know, you're like, yeah, sure, love, I'll try that for a little bit. Bear in mind, it is a gaming PC, and it does get quite warm. I did have an additional fan, a USB fan, in the cupboard with the PC, but it still got quite hot, and yeah, I don't think it liked it. So I think it may have broken my PC. So occasionally my screen will go black. Hopefully it doesn't affect the recording. Now, Steve lost a helicopter there, and I did manage to shoot down one of those MiG-23s. I do have a Mirage 2000, but I evac'd because there's two MiG-31s there. One of his Sea Harriers went down, and I do take out one of the MiG-31s sometime. Oh yeah, my Mirage came back in, shot one of them down straight away. He evacs this one, and he gets away. My Mirage misses. Does hit him though, but he escapes. Marolin's trying to chase him. So yeah, so if I stop talking and I say, oh, my screen's gone black, then I can't actually physically see anything on my monitor, but it will only last for a second or two. Hopefully the PC doesn't just crash out on me and smoke and stuff. Right, so as you can see, this is a very good place that you need to keep an eye on. So Steve's got his Gazelle recon chopper out there. He's got some paras coming up in the woods. My screen's gone black now. Oh, there we go. Let's come back on. And he's advancing some infantry forward. A couple of falcons, a couple of chieftains. Now, if we were actually playing against competent players, then we would have been screwed, because I was a little bit too slow getting into Echo. Sorry, I'm drinking a kind of Red Bull and I might be a little bit burpy. Because I threw everything into here. And I neglected Echo, but fortunately these guys weren't that on the ball. And Delta should be contested a little bit by now as well. Fortunately for us, they're not. Or it's not. Right, Steve's Lynx with 20mm cannons, chewing up these BTRs, which is something Lynx 20mm are good for. They're very good for stopping quick 150 road KPH road vehicles. They're generally light armoured. So I've thrown in a couple of VAB T20s. So I've told Steve to watch out for his rapiers. And I've now got enough points for a VAB command vehicle. Brought out a scout helicopter. And I'm moving my guys up through the woods. Oh, screen's gone black, and there we go. And we're back. So I may have to get a new graphics card, which is going to suck, but if I do, then I'll probably get a 980. The visuals on this game are fantastic. We've had a look at active aggression. Steve has beta keys for the closed beta. So he tried it for 5 minutes, turned it off. Oddie has it as well, and Kirkwood. So there's three of Devious or gamers have all tried it, and the general consensus is it's shit. I say general consensus. Those three lads think it's shit. It seems to be just from what they can see, and bear in mind that we've all been playing RTSs for a long time, is whoever can get the most forces grouped together to attack, or turtle, save up everything, and swamp at the end, with very little tactics involved. It's completely different from Wargame. So I personally probably will not be getting active aggression. Obviously I can't speak for the rest of the guys, but from what I have seen, it seems to be very disappointing. Hey, let me know what you think. Everybody has different opinions, and what I like you guys might not like, and what you guys don't like I might like, so let me know what you think. I've seen... Who was it that I watched? I can't remember who it was I was watching. It wasn't Raptor, it was somebody else. I watched a 40-minute video from start to finish, and I just didn't like it. So let me know what you guys think, if you're going to get active aggression or not. But everybody's different. All have different opinions. Milan F2s are awesome. It's only accuracy of 8, but it's still green. I'm pretty sure has Steve got any? No, I was going to look for his Milans, see what his accuracy is. Now, this guy he's sending his well, I'm guessing these are empty, because this is Conquest, so I can't see if these are getting any kills. And I've just... Oh, here we are, engaging. There's empty trucks over here. He's got a platoon of motor strokey. There's another platoon in here. So the AMX are just ripping these guys apart. The VABs are ripping these guys a new one, which I'm guessing dropped these off. So he did try to at least... Oh no, there's 4 trucks there. He at least did try to come down here, but not enough. And yeah, he napalmed my poor little Milans, but he ran out of missiles anyways. Joseph, poor Joseph, left it far too late to attack over here. Got another belt buckle coming in. This ATGM squad up in here took out one of my VABs, and Milan's still engaged in the empty transport trucks. Now normally that would be a bad thing, just wasting ATGMs on empty trucks, but I've got 4 VABs there. Not VABs, VLRAs. Now he tries to hunt down me. He's bringing out T-Bobs and MI8s. I'm guessing these guys still have their infantry squads inside. And one thing about my deck, or this deck in particular, is I don't have any Mistrals, which I only realised at the start of the game. So that was my bad. But his bad was sending his helicopters over the forests. Now, let me try and think. I've had a 3-hour driving lesson today. It's very stressful. City driving. I hate city driving. These helicopters cannot engage point blank range with their rockets. So if you send them over, hey, my Mirage is getting a kill. If you send them over a forest, generally whatever is underneath will shoot them down, especially if they have autocannons. Now I have 4 autocannons here, plus my Legion. So those helicopters were doomed from the start. Legion got a kill, AMX-32 got a kill there as well. Steve engaging some light shooting, or however you want to pronounce that. His Paras taking a beating from them there. He's got a couple of Chieftain Mark 10s taking out a T-80 there. Not sure why he's running his Chally away. Coward Steve. His Chieftains are almost dead. I am bringing some napalm planes in. No, they're Jaguars. Right, I do bring a napalm plane in. Jaguars coming in missing most of their targets. Chieftains still squaring off against the T-80. Jaguar again missing. There it is. There's my Mirage 3C. This is the napalm plane. There goes the last T-80. Right, now fortunately for my Mirage, they prioritised the reconnaissance helicopter. So my Mirage got out of there clean, scot-free. Napalm did a good job on slaughtering some of the infantry. Didn't finish it off completely. Devious is going to take out the links there. MiG-31 engaging my Mirage. Hit one of them, nearly killed him, but I do get him back. And Devious is prioritising the helicopters again. Fortunately for me. Right, Steve's got another Chieftain, which he's brought up. His Scimitar and the Centurion AVRE, finishing off their infantry there. Now I've brought up some infantry, or reconnaissance infantry, so I'm starting to move forward. Got some more ATGMs still firing out of here, which unfortunately hit the Scimitar. And he had a helicopter over here. I can't remember what kind, but I've got a Celtic come up there. Now, let me know what you guys think, if you have an opinion on this. A lot of people would say that this is spawn camping, but a lot of people would also say it's just cutting off the enemy's supply routes, which is a legitimate military tactic. Now, his Paras are going to get absolutely mullered here. He's got 2 full platoons of Motorstrokey. My napalm coming in to deal with the pesky ATGMs, and there they are, Conkers. Let me know what you think, if you agree with this or not, because obviously anything that spawns here now is just going to instantly die. If that's a dirty tactic, or if it's legit, you don't mind doing it, you've done it yourself maybe. No, I'm not too sure why Steve threw those Paras in there, because there's absolutely no way that they could have survived. They've still got the transports there and 2 full platoons. There's the command UAZ. Napalm coming in, hitting here because the ATGMs came flying out of there before. Jaguars coming in, taking out some of the Devious. There's killed a couple of the Conquer squads already. My Commando Paras found the ATGM teams there. Now, unfortunately for me, these are only 5-man teams. Would have been a lot better if they were more. Bombs coming in there, hit the command vehicle, and the Mirage made it out just before Steve's tornado came in. and he took a little hit there. Right, Conquer team shooting at the Saracen? Who the... Maybe the Saracen, but there's no way in hell they should be able to see the Sultan. Yeah. Anyways. Commando Perez moving up, having a little look-see. So I've also got a reconnaissance armoured car coming up as well. Now I do call in a command vehicle to cheekily try and bag Foxtrot, but that doesn't happen. I lose the command vehicle. Now a lot of new players or very inexperienced players, they'll just call out artillery. Now to be fair, he's using the RT to try and hit where I'm spawn camping, or cutting off his reinforcements, however which way you want to look at it. But I see the rounds coming in, because obviously I'm playing over here, so I can see the rounds in the air. So I do call in some of my own artillery, a couple of Alfies, but unfortunately I don't get any kills with those. Right, Steve's lost a couple of chieftains. This guy's bringing up some T-80s again. I've just lost a line of sight of them. He's just lost a couple of chieftains there. This one probably will die as well. He does have a Charlie 1 still, who just completely missed. Vabs, I brought these closer to engage these, to highlight them, and then obviously everybody is having a piece of them. Now I did just lose my Commando Paras, my own fault. I ran them into the flames, which I shouldn't have done, but I did. Bringing up some Rolands here to try and stop any more planes coming across, and he's shooting at where my Vabs were. They're misters, or however you would like to pronounce them. So they are reasonably good artillery, but he's just not using them very well. Sergeant Wynne has been severely damaged, so he's running away. Steve's bringing out Chinook to repair him. Centurion AVREs having a go at the T-80 now, obviously because they are not anti-tank tanks. Any damage they will do to this is bare minimum. They are most likely only going to stun him. A direct hit will take 1 hit point off. I think Steve tries to run his Royal Marines over to get him later on. Armoured car having a go at the motor strokey as they try to run into the forest. There's more flamethrowers coming. Napalm coming up. There's a command vehicle almost dying. He's down to 1 hit point. As you can see, I can still see him. T-80 getting hit in the bum by TOW2s. Vabs finishing off these dangerous unarmed empty trucks. And there's my Mirage 5F coming back in to bomb the UAZ. Steve wants napalm on here. I think he's going to run his Royal Marines here up and into the side there. So just because I've used my planes here, I can't call them in just yet. But as soon as they are ready, then I will. Now because I know that the artillery is coming out of here, I've sent a couple of VAB T-20s over, and I forgot that they weren't amphibious. So they have to go the long way around. So unfortunately for me, they get engaged by the Sturm, and the Sturm kills them. 10 actually Commando Paras and 2 transports against 30 motor strokey. It doesn't exactly go to plan. Not sure why he's doing such a big barrage on there, because I have nothing there. couple of Mirage flying over, air cover, and some more seaplanes coming back in. Steve scouting with his empty Saracens. Now I'm actually surprised that these guys lose. These are panicked. Oh, they're all panicked actually. But a Mr. Barrage finishes off my guys. Oh, they are struggling. And there's the VAB. But unfortunately for me, he's way out into the open. And I cannot for the life of me remember what kills him. Oh, he runs into the motor strokey there. 3 men. There's my Alfies firing back. My plane's evac. Oh no, it's the 27k that gets him. Son of a bitch. So my plane's evac'd just at the worst time possible. And I've got another napalm plane coming to try and finish off motor strokey in there. There's my little Alfies. Really good pieces. Right, Steve's Royal Marines getting caught out in the open there. But because they're Royal Marines, they get caught out in the open and they still punch everybody in the face. Killed 2 BTRs there. They'll probably, or hopefully, shoot this guy down unless he... No! I don't know if Steve has anything to take out that helicopter. No. Oh, he's moving in too close. This guy, he's moved his artillery a little bit south. Not sure where I lost that VAB. And I brought up some Roland 3s in case any more MiG-27s come down. And my screen keeps going black now. Right, my Celtic's coming up. One shot hits the Mi-2, wasted another shot there. Napalm coming in, predicted where the BMPs were going to go. Yeah, the guy doesn't know how to do counter battery. Jojo! There's a guy on the left. No, Jojo! So Joseph's quitting out. He must have been very new, so I can't really blame him. And who's the other guy? Corvoroso must have been very new as well, so this guy quits out as well. Again, I don't really blame him. We're +5, and then if you just look at the score difference, so they lasted longer than what we thought they would. So fair play to them. Lots of empty Urals. Rolling 3, shooting down 3 planes there. My Mirage getting 1. My tank, AMX-32. This is the best I've ever seen a French tank do. He even shot down a helicopter. Fair play to him. Right, lots of empty kills, empty transport kills there. This guy getting 3 T-Bobs. And an Mi-20. Granted, they were in a perfect ambush position. Commando Paras ripping through the Conquer teams there. My screen keeps going black again. There we go. Jaguars getting a lot of berry users. They didn't bring out any heavy AA, which was both good and disappointing because my Jaguars only had berry users to shoot at. And Celtic managed to shoot down a ATGM squad still inside their transport chopper. Oh, poor VAB PC. Alright guys, that's it for now. That was only a 21-minute game. So to keep it short, I won't add the other video on to the end of this. I'll just add that as a separate video. As before, if you have any comments or suggestions, feel free to let me know what you think of active aggression. I'm still not sure if I probably won't get it, to be honest. And let me know what you think of whether or not it's a dirty tactic to put your troops on where the guys' units will spawn, because I'm pretty sure that would piss me off royally if somebody did that to me, even though it is a legitimate tactic. Or is it illegitimate? Who knows? It's up to you. Alright guys, that's it for now. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.